Brooke going full Viking with the fish soup. Okay, let's, we'll start off our day with a nice vegetable and fish stew. Just chug it all down. Keep gaining the weight. Like that, I want this to always be going up. There we go, that's another one. Are we? Yep, we are full, great. Put that on here. Can't put that on there, put it on the ground. Right, how are we doing for spears? So I want to grab a load of spears because we are going out for the day. I don't need the socks. I'll dump those in the bag or something. Oh yeah, if you're wondering how I managed to get to level 4 carpentry, do you remember that little campground up here? I went in here and disassembled all the beds. There was 4 each. They give you tons of experience. So I managed to gain tons of levels by just disassembling all but maybe like 1 room's worth. So if you ever want to do, if you're doing this, you know, if you're following this as a guide, God forbid, if you want to get your carpentry up and you have the book for it, there you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it like I did it, at least. Right, we are 15 spears in, and we are going on an adventure. Now, what should I do? I could try and go for Muldrow. I have fish stew, so I have food left over. I don't want to go that far, though. I might just go looting around. I could go up here. I think there's some houses over here. Yeah. We'll loot some nearby houses first. We'll keep going with that, because we could still find the book in one of the farmhouses. Oh, and zombie kill count? We've survived for 3 months. We've killed 1,612 zombies. Still going strong. We should steal Dave's house for a safe house. I am never gonna live there. Absolutely not. You crazy? You must be crazy. Did you know if you have a well-fed marker, your carry weight is higher? Indeed it is. But... oh, it's gone. But, yeah. I'm putting them all in my bag anyway, and that's gonna stay static. I should be fine with what I've got. Keep going. Hopefully I'll find a car with loads of twine. Or a house with loads of twine. That'd be great. Was this the majority of Norwegians, including the last grade? The majority... okay, so... King said, wait a second, the Vikings were Dutch. Then Buggy says the majority of them were Norwegian, including the last great one, Harald Hardrada. Which I have to remind Gamma of. The one who held the entire bridge. Yeah, Stamford Bridge, I believe it was. Although that was... I don't think that was him. That was a berserker. It was something like that. So, at Stamford Bridge, there was like a bridge wide enough for maybe 1 or 2 people. And on Stamford Bridge, if I recall correctly, there was one guy, because the Vikings were taken completely unaware. So, how... okay, I'll back up. So, the Vikings invaded at the same time that Harold Godwinson, I want to say, was also anticipating an invasion from the south from the Normans. This is in 1066. So, the Vikings invaded completely unorganized. Like, they didn't coordinate. They invaded at the same time. So, he had to take his entire army, and I think he just disbanded the entire army, because, like, okay, the Normans aren't coming. So he disbanded the entire army. He heard the Vikings arrived in York, because the Yorkish forces lost there, and they'd taken the bridgehead. So, Harold Godwinson reorganized the entire army, because these were only, like, peasants. You didn't have a standing army. Because in medieval warfare, at least in medieval Britain, you didn't have much of a standing army. You had the feared, who were the peasants who were conscripted to sort of join the army as levies. Let me just search this car. This car is actually not searchable. Okay, I will just mark on the map that there's a car here. So, oh, I've already marked it. Great. So, where was I? Yes. So he took all of these feared, he gathered them all up, went up to York, and this is from like London. Let's say it's around London area. He got there in 3 days. Now the Vikings were expecting that they've already won, and they were expecting traditionally that they would be given hostages or something like that. It was some sort of tradition where they was expecting the English to give them hostages, sort of a sign of their victory, and they'll leave, or maybe something like that. I'm not sure of the exacts. Maybe I don't think he was planning to leave. I think he was actually planning to conquer, but he was planning to get. He was hoping that the English would bring him hostages. What he didn't expect was the entire English army to show up on his doorstep in 3 days. So while they were still getting everyone ready to fight, this one berserker held Stamford Bridge. And oh boy, did he do a lot of damage. Like nobody could get past him. I don't know how long he held there for, but he held there for a long time. This one berserker who held this bridge against the entire English army. I think the only way they got past him was they sent a guy under the bridge and stabbed him from under the bridge, or shot an arrow. I think it was a spear, and I think it went up under him. Not a pretty way to die. But after he died, the English crossed and took out the Vikings. It was an incredible victory, completely overshadowed by the Battle of Hastings. Mainly because after, like, it was like you can't make this up. It was like a day after they won the victory in York against the Vikings. The wind changed, and the Normans could finally cross the English Channel, and they arrived in, like, the south coast. You can't make it up. So, while they're celebrating victory in the north, they receive word that, oh, by the way, the Normans are here now. So Harold Godwinson has to march all the way back down, all of England to get there. And you know what? If they didn't have to fight the Vikings, he absolutely would have won. Because not only was he waiting on the coast for him, because he could have, even though he disbanded his army, if he was in London, if he was situated in London, he could have easily gathered everyone back. Because he was in York, he had to come all the way back. He had to leave behind a lot of his army, including his archers, which would have saved the day in Hastings. So he left behind, like, his longbowmen. And yeah, he fought on top of the hill, great positioning. He could not control his men, though. His men kept running down the hill. They was getting shot by crossbows. So what was happening? They was getting shot with arrows, which would arc, and they would, like, put their shields up to block the arrows, and then they would have crossbows shoot them in the stomach when the shields were up, dealing with the arrows. And there was, oh god, there was so much going on there. Anyway, 1066, crazy year for England. Changed the course of history forever. Which I may add, Hastings, the English should have won, absolutely. All they had to do was hold, and he would have won. Yeah. There was an issue, though, I believe, at some point. They drove off the Norman Knights, but at some point they fought that they killed William the Conqueror. Or William the Bastard, I think he was called during that point. They fought they killed him, which they didn't, but rumors spread throughout the army that he died. It spread to his own men, so they retreated. So the English were like, oh my god, we've won, we've routed them, let's go and get them, boys. Turns out, he didn't die, so I think William the Conqueror proved to his own men that he didn't die by ripping off his helmet and saying, look, I'm alive. So his men then came back, but at that point, the English were already partway down the hill and out of formation, and then they just wheeled around and killed them. And then there was like, holy crap, that was a great tactic. So now they did feigned retreats afterwards. So they would go up the hill, run away, they would draw more English down, and then they would kill them. And then it would go back up the hill, run away, and it would be constantly like that, and then include that with the archer fire. And it was a massacre in the end. And I think eventually Harold took one to the eye, and it was over. So, Hastings, Battle of Hastings. I've just been talking about that while I've been walking. I learned about that for my history course, so I know quite a bit about it. well, I forgot a lot of it, but I know a bit about it. There was all sorts of things, like if they didn't fight at Hastings, they could have held the London Road, and they could have just sort of contained him in the south, and eventually would have starved or died or something like that. Or he could have waited to gather more men. Instead, he chose to do the Battle of Hastings. There was all sorts of stuff that could have changed that course of history. And we would have been ruled by the English rather than the French, because a lot was dictated by England being conquered by French nobility. Lots of stuff changed. Absolutely tons of stuff. Right, anyway, on to Project Zomboid. Yeah, it was a possible fake retreat or perhaps a legitimate retreat, we're not sure. Yeah, I was taught that it was, the first one wasn't fake, it was probably real, because they thought he was dead, but afterwards the rest were fake. They were feigned retreats. Okay, there's only going to be rotten food in here. An empty watering can. I will take that. Oh, no, I can't take that, because I haven't run into anyone yet, so I can't even take it. I will note that there is something here to take. Actually, it's nearly 8 o'clock. God damn it. You know what, maybe I should take the watering can and come back. I went all this way, but it's actually been so long that it's getting dark. I should probably go home, sleep, and then I might make a bigger journey next time. Although, is there any houses? I think there's houses up here. Maybe I could sleep in one of the houses and just sort of raid the nearby area. God, what's up here? You take the food out the sack and take the bag. I could... there's plenty of that, like, nearby anyway, so I'm not too bothered. I want to keep both my hands free as well. Oh, hello. The zombies in this destroyed house. Or not built house. I thought she was just... Apparently he was wearing a shirt, but I couldn't tell. Are any zombies here? There's probably lots of zombies in here. Got chairs. I don't know why I'm going in here. There's gonna be nothing except pain. Let's just leave. Let's not even bother with this. Oh, there's a storage container. Probably filled with... Is this gonna be filled with, like, wooden planks? Possibly too fit. I bet I could actually finish off that house if I was so inclined. What's in here? Planks. Oh yeah, it's just tons of planks. I could easily finish off that house, but I'm not. I'm not interested in that house. Oh yeah, you can sort of see what they're... there was partway through building the fence here. So this was going to become a farm before the apocalypse. Unlike most horror movies, or horror movie victims here, we see Karzy not going into a dark, confined space. Nope, I'm just gonna be out in the dark. Oh god! What? I did not anticipate there being a few zombies around that tree corner. I almost died. Okay. Damn trees! How could... It's a tree! Why does it block out so much of my vision? OMFG. And he still got jump scared by local hooligans. Apparently so. Is there a house nearby? I don't even know. It just came out of nowhere. There's like been no zombies this entire time. And then there's 4 around the corner. Okay, there's a road. Is there a car I can sleep in? So, funny thing, one of my friends is so scared of getting jump scared in this game, they strictly plays with the death trait. That's terrible! Do you know how many times I've been safe because I've heard a zombie, like, moaning next to me? And he's playing the death trait? So, that's brave! That's extremely brave, because it can actually turn down the volume for the jump scare. At least you can now. So, there's no need to worry about it. If I wanted, I could turn it off, but you know what? It makes me, like, respond very quickly. I'll tell you that. So, as much as I hate being jump scared, it's very valuable. Because if I get jump scared, I know, run the hell away! I hear zombies clawing at the window. They broke through the window. Which window? That window. Okay. Hopefully there's just one of you in there. Nope, there is definitely more. Okay. Let's open the door. Come on. I know there's more than just one of you in there. There's a party going on. Really? Just one? Really, just one? I don't buy that for a second. Huh. Just one. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll sleep here tonight. What do we got? Nothing. There's nothing here. There's no books. There's beer. There's beer and chips. Sure. You know what? I'll just drink the beer. Do it all. I'll shut the blinds in the master bedroom and I'll be there. So there's literally just a formal shirt. That's all there is here. It's not much of a safe house, but it's something. I'm just gonna say I've done that. It's not much of anything, but I'll say it's done. Put up a sign, no solicitors. Oh, for the love of God, why? You know, dismantle it. Done. Keep the scrap. I can't go back to sleep. I've got to sit here now. God damn it. You know what? I'll leave some of these here. Here, take some of my like crappier spears. If it's gonna be a safe house, I'll leave some small weaponry here. There we go. Put that in there. I should be fine now. If we don't turn it off, we destroy it. Great. Just gotta sit here now. Okay, now I can sleep. Okay, there we go. Right, no zombies jumped in the house. No. Okay. Good. Right, let's search the nearby area. This is a major road. Which way should I go down the road? If I keep going this way, I'll link up... Yeah. I'll go this way, and I'll link up the rest of my map, rather than... Because if I go the other way, I'm going toward, like, West Point, which I do not want to be going towards. So yeah, I think I'll just sneak. In case there's any zombies. I don't know how populated this major road would be. There's a house down here. Well, let's get to looting. Nothing in the mailbox. Let's have a little bit of a little nibble. A little bit of a nibble on our fish and vegetable salad. How's my weight looking? Still going up. That's what I like to see. Bet the warehouse you found would be a great source of carpentry XP. It would be. I need carpentry level 3 if I'm going to assemble anything else. Looks like a sort of tattered old home. I hate going inside houses. I hate confined areas. Because that's when you really can get killed in this game. Appears to be fine. Someone's actually closed. Who closes curtains? Except me. Rude. They don't want me to see inside. Nothing. I think we're fine in that house. What about in here? Oh, there's one. Yo! Psst! Hey! Hey, oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. Nice. Okay. Is that all of them? I think that would be all of them. But I'll be careful. Let's close the window. I wonder what those 2 were doing in there. Electrical wire, garden saw. I'll take the saw, because I need an extra saw. Metal sheet, propane tank with a lot of propane in there. Oh! Volume 2! I don't know if I have that, but I'll take it. There's also volume... Did I have First Aid Volume 3? I'll take it anyway. Electrical wire, tent peg. Swimming goggles. Wooden mallet. Nothing. Okay, I'll just mark that there's... it's so far away, but I'll mark that there's propane in here. There we go. Propane, that's PP. That's what that means. Don't look at me like that. That's some nice PP you got there. And that means propane. That's what that means. Okay, I guess those 2 were the owners of the house, unless there's one in here. No, okay. I think I saw all the rooms, but, you know, just be sure. Hehe, Brooke is looking for a big PP. Lots of propane. I can't, you know, I have not used any of my spears. Like, nothing. So there's I can't take anything with me. I guess I'm gonna have to drop off more spears here. What sort of books you got? A sheet of paper. Got a TV. This place is really nice. Let's close the rest of the curtains. This can be a safe house as well. Why not? Could always use more safe houses this far out. Okay, yeah, there's nothing in here except a few cans. So you know what? You can keep your canned food, because this is my never safe house. And I might as well... I might as well keep my spears, because I'm planning to fight a lot, or at least I thought I would be fighting a lot, but I am not. So I'll keep what canned food I've got here. It's not like I'm starving for canned food. So I'll leave the canned food here in case I come here and need food. I mean, I could be hungry very soon anyway. After killing an entire town and spending the entire winter trying to get to one bookstore, you sound so disappointed. I am over-prepared for fighting zombies, it seems. I was expecting for there to be hordes everywhere I go, but I fought like 5. 7 at most. Unless all the zombies are in here. Oh, there's a few. Ahem. Hey, you! I don't know why these are in, like, cattle? Is it cattle, or is it horse? It's some sort of pen. No. Oh, there goes my first spear. Took long enough. It's bad when you want your spear to break. You're anticipating it and you want it to break. There we go. I guess this is where the rest of you were. Cool. So I guess that's cleared out. I don't think there's going to be anything in there. I just wanted to make sure the zombies were in fact dead. It's the barn. It is indeed. I think I'm safe enough. No hidden zombies behind trees, hopefully, while I just quickly do this. There we go. Let's keep going to the north. Go... Actually, it's west. Go west. It's foggy and snowy. Oh! Ah! It's about time! Where have you been? It's not a proper run if I don't kill at least 50 zombies. It's a failed run if I don't kill 50 of them. I will take that kitchen knife, though. Kitchen knife. Also, were we complaining about zombies being unable to reach us? Look, I don't... There's points, right? I want the safe house to be safe. Everywhere else, if I packed... Look, if I pack 12 spears, that means I want to fight some zombies. Okay? Except when I don't. I will tell you when I don't. The default is yes. Anyway, let's have some more fish and vegetable salad. Pack that book away. Now, on to the quest for twine. Hopefully there's going to be some crash cars or something, and there'll be like twine just in someone's dashboard or in the boot or the trunk, if you will. Oh! Oh! Fireman! Excellent. Okay, hold on. I'll swap to my crowbar for this. Oh, I've even got keys. The helmet. I can't carry the helmet. That's got one hole in it. It is better, but because of the hole, it's not. Damn it. Hopefully there'll be some, like, decent gear somewhere. Two holes. Alright, can't take any of your stuff. Right, twine. Do you have any twine? Oh, only an axe. Okay, I'll take that. Right, how are we looking? Okay, no fuel, no battery. Annotated map? Okay, what do the firemen have for us? This whole street is dangerous. They got your son here. Come to us, it's safe. It's safe now. We're going to head south. Please come with us. Okay, and that's like the entire center of Louisville. Okay, I think, is there a house down there? Okay, what do we got? Yeah, we got some houses down here. Right. Fire truck. Those notes from Dave. No, I think they're actually from the fireman. Axe. I want the axe. We shall grab the axe on our way back. I shall leave the fire helmet inside the car. Look how much space you got in there. Tons of space. Is that a fire truck? It is. It is indeed. And I think we're at the beginning or the end of a street. Yeah, we're at the very end of a street, so presumably there's zombies here. A truck. Look, what do you call it? It's a truck. It's maybe like an extended van. Maybe a hearse. Fire hearse? I call it a truck. It's not the big thing. I understand it's not the big thing, but I want to call it a truck. A desktop computer. The hell does desktop computer? There's just a desktop computer in here. Hold on. No, there's wire. I'll take the wire. But I want that. I want that. I really, really want that. I'm coming back for that. Okay, 2-story farmhouse. Can't wait for this. This is worse than clearing the alien ships in XCOM. Well, that's not true. I lose so many people in those. Okay, let's have a nice salad.